Hey y'all, we're gonna try to go to Dismal Swamp State Park today and see where that leads us. It's supposed to be hiking trails and this and there, this, that, and the other. I've never been there, so we'll just go see what happens, and I'll try to give a little bit more information as we go. Well, to give you any idea of where roughly we live is on the border of North Carolina, Virginia, on the North Carolina side. And this road here is called Old Swamp Road, and obviously for obvious reasons. So you cross this bridge to go into the park. They have gate attendant. And pretty nice. No fees or anything. He takes your name so that they know that you're back there when they get ready to go, I guess. So over here where you can see the bridge, the tender, and then the parking area out there. So we're going to take Canal Road. Check this out. You can ride bikes back here, and it's pretty nice. You see the regular dirt road or trail or whatever you call it. Nice and flat. Wow, what do we got coming up here? Whoa. So they have a representation of a still going on here. And then you have, well, this would be the end, I guess. And then well, let's start at the beginning. Oh, here's really is the beginning of the fermentation barrels back here. And then the boiler. Cooker. Thumper. Dry barrel. And then the condenser. You can get your sweet shine at the bottom. That's pretty awesome. So years ago, an old timer told me a tale, how true it is, who knows, of this old guy that ran moonshine, probably in the swamp somewhere, didn't really specify, but to avoid getting caught, he had trained the mule on the way home. So he would just load up his product, kick the mule loose, and meet it at the house. And it is a tradition, was a tradition, maybe is a tradition, who knows, around here. You can still find it once in a while. Not that I would know anything about that, but you hear things. So something I probably need to talk about is, if you're not from around this area, you'll be looking at the trees and they're all bare, and well, it's wintertime. And it's January 28th, 2017 to be precise. And again. Anyways, this is probably not a hike I'd want to make in the summertime. Mosquitoes and bugs would just be too terrible. Granted, the foliage and it's not as thick and all that, but I imagine back here the mosquitoes would be really bad. But maybe we'll try it in the summer sometime and see. But I tend to do my stuff like this in the wintertime. beach and stuff like that is summertime around here. Plus, the heat and humidity would be so bad, especially in these trees, you wouldn't get the breeze. Where today we're in the mid-40s. It's a nice sunny day. I'm in the shadow, but it's a nice sunny day. And we're gonna not do and it's not bad out here. It's a little windy and it's probably in the high 40s. But we're in the trees and I got enough clothes on. It's not a big deal, but just my thoughts on that, that's all. So, this is a shingle lighter or a shingle barge or what do you want to call it, but this brings me to the point that I want to make is all the trees you see are new growth, even the bigger, fatter ones. Originally the swamp was packed with Atlantic white cedar, it says over there on the sign, and they were huge. I've seen a few pictures in various books, and if I can find them I'll put them in the comments. But the shingles you see are what was the main industry down here, is they would split shingles and they were shipped all over the place apparently. And near where I live is a place called Shingle Landing. Well, used to be. I don't know if anybody calls it that anymore, but so basically that swamp's been cut over several times, and any of the trees you see, you know, there's some good sized trees, but there's no old growth. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that you know, if you're not from around here, you don't realize that a lot of people don't realize the East Coast old growth is almost non-existent. There may be a few stands in Maine or something, but from research I've done previously, it's just non-existent. So we've just passed the 1 mile marker. Nice easy walk. Like I say, it's all pretty flat, pretty smooth. I'm not totally out of shape, but I'm not in the best shape. No stress. It's all pretty much looking the same. Up to this point, we've been right on the canal bank, and wow, that light's terrible. Anyhow, so we're gonna keep on getting it this way and see where this takes us. So most of the time we've been walking, you haven't been able to see the canal, but we just hit a spot where you could. A pretty cool spot. That tree over there, dipping right down into the water. The reflections are off. I like that. It's pretty nice. So we are there. Right. So we started down there where the bathroom signs are. It's up to there. And then this goes that way. And it looks like there's trails going either way. So we're on the Kim Saunders Road. That's the canal road down there that I talked about. So short distance up there is the South Martha Washington Trail. I think we're going to take that because that looks to be a little bit more swampy. And we'll do that for a little while. I don't know how far we'll go because we're 2 miles in and we still got to walk all the way back. But let's give it a shot. So we're a couple hundred feet back in there, and you see now we're kind of in the swampy part of the Dismal Swamp. Another thing they talk about, and I've read about, is that it's been drained. It's much smaller than what it was originally. Matter of fact, we probably live on what would have been originally called part of the Dismal Swamp. But this is true swampy swamp. It looks like a picnic table to me. Time for a snack and a drink of water. Yes, yes, yes. So now we're on the Core Peak Road. We come from over there and across this bridge with a weir, kind of damming this up and letting it flow, overflow. You can hear it running. So unfortunately it's nasty. Yeah. Anyways, this is the clearest spot we've been. You can actually see the sky. We're not in the trees. Wow. So, you look at that other bank over there. The gentleman was telling me that that's called Kehoe Island. And it's got the ditch that goes all the way around and comes back up by that weir where we were just at. And apparently it's a pretty much a higher spot than the rest of the everything else. Yeah, I don't know where that goes, but it's definitely too sketchy for me. That's crazy, isn't it? So this is going to be our turn toward Laurel Ditch Road. You see it's a crossways. That yellow barrier over there says no access past this point. Of course, there's nothing really to stop you, but and I'd like to explore some more, but I'm in here probably, I don't know, 5-6 miles probably, and I got to get back out. So headed down this way. I think that's about a mile that away. This whole road, Core Peak, is like 5 miles, 5.5 I think it said. And anyways, we'll check in a little while. Alright, so that's back to Kim Saunders Road. And that just goes on forever, it feels like. And we're headed back that way. So we just turned on back onto Canal Ditch. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Anyways, about 2 more miles to go, I guess. Alright. Woo. Alright, well that's about it. Almost back to the thing, and I've survived. Barely. And that's about a third of the place probably. And